home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the San Jose State Spartans, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans' offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They'll run play action. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll leave it with him. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
That was a nice grab by the tight end. Didn't get many yards, wasn't real open, but at least make the catch, at least get a little positivity on the play.
Wants to throw. It's Adams. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The offense in hurry-up mode. Rides to back and leaves it. Jukes his way for more. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Direct snap. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Right on the money. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Fresno State right back to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Pressure coming. All kinds of time before he fires right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Here comes the heat. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Spartans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Got him downfield. All out of space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offside defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Fresno State, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll give it to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Fresno State right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. No huddle here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Finds his tight end. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The play action fake.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Spartans are marching down the field. Off play action. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Right, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time, and you got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On the ground, it's Barmore. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State. To throw, it's Adams. Here's a hit. Blasted as he lets it go. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. He's looking downfield to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
The run from the shotgun. Touchdown, Spartans! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Back to pass, it's Adams. Rushes on him. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Morris. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got him in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it It's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
San Jose State, 24. Fresno State, 3.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
And they'll take over.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Clark.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Takes it from the gun on third down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the
breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Looking for a man. It's Adams. Trying to set up the screen. He stopped short on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the two. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They go to the ground. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. There he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the route is on. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Charlotte is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in the Queen City for some time. They're up by 16 over Wake Forest. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! The 10! And he ran away from the defense to take it in! Touchdown, Fresno State!
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick release by the QB. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Potts. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the beatdown has ensued.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Fresno State, 16.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Back to throw, it's Adams. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you...
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Get it out on the screen. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Unloads quickly. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Gain of 10. First down for the offense.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
41. Fresno State 16.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Handoff from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get away. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. He'll keep it himself. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. 2nd down coming up. Makes the grab over the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Poe.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State. Dropping back, it's Adams. Just a short pass to the tight end. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
2nd down coming up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run it from the gun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Allison. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Spartans are flying down the field.
First down for the offense.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
47, Fresno State, 16.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Adams. Makes the grab. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the